So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, we're on the way. And it's De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. And he gets rid in a hurry. Griezmann. Thuram. There's the hit! Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught napping. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a shade optimistic. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, we expected better, and so did he. This might... Griezmann! They've got to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he's there to retrieve it. Conte. Mount unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Paul, shot could... Mbappe! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Griezmann, Thuram. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Now it's De Bruyne, and he's managed to get free. Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's De Bruyne. Çalhanoğlu makes the interception.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's Griezmann! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Keane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rudiger wins the duel this time. Rudiger getting this one clear. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! It's anyone's ball now. Lacroix. Now who's going to be first to this? Kante cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu, Hakimi, De Paul, looking for the run. Hakimi, Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Can he finish? There it is!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
stop from the keeper.
Keane is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mount. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. 5 minutes till the break. Keane is onto it in a flash. No, again there's no way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So, another set play. Shot a goal! And he's there to get it away. Araujo. And they win it back again. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mosquera. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 13, Zeljeznicar. Coming on the field, number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 23, Barella.
It's just beyond his reach. Mbappe, De Paul.
Sanek really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mosquera spots it and intercepts. Timber gets over and intercepts. Intercepts the throw. That's well
The
read.
attendance for this match was 72,306.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Timber gets across to intercept that. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Keane. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Griezmann. Number 9, Dembele. Number 22, Rafinha. Coming on the field, number 12, Lukaku. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 7, Çalhanoğlu.
And he welcomes it in. Caught offside that time. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's skewed away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hakimi gets it away. Çalhanoğlu. Danger averted for now.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hits one! And he hits the net! There seemed no way back, but they are level! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's De Bruyne, and he's found a way past. Great hit! That is decidedly lacking.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Goes without saying, that was poor. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Mosquera cuts it out. He can run onto that. Now it's Barella. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other...
Has a go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's an early cross. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Chance to shoot now. That's going to go a long way. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, super find. Oh, good ball. Faced big chance. It's a goal. Two ahead. Late in the day. Game over surely.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that will be it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And it's Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. Can he get onto this? So nearly the perfect ball. Araujo gets good distance on it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Missed by a fraction. Chouameni. And it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe is sharing after that one. Kante calmly anticipates. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Guerrero with the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that has been cleared. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he was quick to react. And he's lost his man. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's straight offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Dembele. And he's been shifted off it. Well, played right into his path. That's tidy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's been great chance! He's missed, but not by that far. It's their second corner of the game. And he thumps it clear. And here, Thuram! And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is alert to the possibilities, but in the Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Araujo tries to clear. That's a lovely, neat pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Tchouaméni gets it clear. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they're quick to get it back. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be one
And he's there to clear
time.
it. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's not got that quite right. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Neymar. Mbappe. Osimhen. Osimhen finds himself offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe! Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that's a key interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Coming on the field is number 10, Erling Haaland.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that has been clubbed away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe! Çalhanoğlu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Davis is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Kante with a definite fell there.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 8, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Number 21, Griezmann.
That was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Haaland. Danger averted for now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Guerrero. Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. He's got real chance. He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Number 9.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
Haaland! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Haaland. Rudiger cuts it out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Timber. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann carries the ball down the right. Pavard deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Foot in.
Williams, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into...
Williams! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Courtois. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. That is not... He's gone for goal.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball...
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Please look at the screen for information.
Many thanks to Jim. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everyone,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
Saitama
juices flowing.
Stadium.
The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. And we're underway. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Neymar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's a superb... Mbappe! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Mbappe. Great position here. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Chouameni calmly anticipates. Shot could... Osimhen! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Bruyne cuts it out. De Bruyne getting this one clear. That's good play. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a little off target. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Dembele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu, and he's managed to get free. Çalhanoğlu. Pavard can get it clear. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's very neat. And that interception was most necessary. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's really well cleared. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Neymar with the clearance. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar gets flagged offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Rafinha.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Osimhen. This might spell danger. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Dink through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Minutes played. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Dembele. Haaland. Chance here to counter. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Calhanoglu. Pass somewhat off target. And he thumps it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pavard, Osimhen might just make this. He's through here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now they can clear their lines. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, what has happened here? He is through here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dembele.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
In for a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tar clears it away. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rafinha. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 9, Dembele. Number 14, Tchouaméni. Coming on the field, number 21, Griezmann. Number 10, Nkunku. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 6, Conte.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That's cause for mild irritation.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, nicely intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Iñaki Williams. Now it's Nkunku. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Haaland! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Oh. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, we're on the way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's good play.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Heads it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Szoboszlai. And the shot!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Looking for the runner. Look at the space. Hits one! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gets his pass away. Mount.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Mount. And that is expertly dealt with. And the cutback. And he's cleared it back out. Pavard. De Bruyne with the clearance. Mount has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Szoboszlai! Decent hit from there. softly away. And that's been won straight back. Back into the middle. And he's heaved it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's the chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Barella, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Croatia have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. That was travelling. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball. He can get that clear, and they're quick to get it back.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mbappe has created one goal already. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's there to get it away.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior, nicely intercepted. And here's Iñaki Williams.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dembele. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Great hit! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Croatia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Osimhen, and he's made sure that's not getting through. There's the hit! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Croatia leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So off we go once more. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. And they can counter here. Floated through. And reclaimed it in a trice. Iñaki Williams chasing after it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's in on goal. Tries to get it clear.
Croatia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Chance here to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been clubbed away. That's a throw. The ball's gone astray. Osimhen! Osimhen! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! That has been knocked clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And now the breakaway. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly, and that could set him on his way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mount. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they've got a throw. And he's there to clear it. Barella.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hakimi. Tar. Iñaki Williams gets flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Back it goes. And the shot! It's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Keane. That's been cut out, well played. Played back in. De Bruyne. And that has been clubbed away. He's got away. Cleared without complication. Barella. Oh, and he's through the middle. Pavard clears. Well, played right into his path. Nkunku. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hakimi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nkunku. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's had a hit! Goal! Deep, deep into injury time! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that is as far as it goes. Croatia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Would you summarise what we've seen today? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everyone,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. And we're underway. Deftly away. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Iñaki Williams.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? It's Salah! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. That's an excellent interception. That's played into space, and he's intervened well there. Goes in for the header! And that has been clubbed away. And they've got a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pavard. Nice sequence of passes this. No goals as yet. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that is a nice touch. Pavard tries to clear. And that's been won straight back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tonali. Dembele. Barella.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Done delicately. And they're quick to get it back. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Dembele, Tar, cuts it out. The pass has gone astray. And now they can clear their lines. And smartly reclaimed. Barella. Dembele. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Cleared away. And he gets rid in a hurry.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Tonali. And it's Salah.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. It's a mad, mad world. Players like him doing things like that, it's inexplicable, but it happens and we've seen it.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah goes steaming forward.
Added time.
He can get that clear. Back in possession and ready to go again. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no joy this time. Pavard attempts a clearance. Hakimi. Here's Tar. Forwards and with intent. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Dembele concedes a free kick for that. Dembele has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Salah. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is number 11, Erling Haaland.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Openda!
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Traumeri. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field. Number 33, Calafiori. Number 7, Calhanoglu. Coming on the field, number 3, Guerrero. Number 8, De Bruyne.
Brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary. Looking to go deep. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Calhanoglu. Rudiger makes the interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Keane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Keane. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Traumeri clears. Now it's Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Caught offside that time.
That's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
No way he was going to let him past. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Steaming on goalwards. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's De Bruyne. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Keane looks to get on the end of this. And he's managed to get rid. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Barella shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he has done his bit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Haaland is the next man in the spotlight. One-one.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Mbappe is second man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Openda is the man who's second in line. Top corner.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So this one to restore parity. No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This to double their advantage. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. 2 to the good. The margin of error is 0. Saved it! And their fate is sealed! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered,